Yo, what's up guys, it is Seahawks Area back with another video, and today I'm ranking every NFL team based on how fun they are to watch. I did this last off season, I think in March or April, and obviously in a year's time, a lot of thoughts have changed about this topic. So, in the 5 tiers we have couldn't be more excited, and then just plain old excited, then very curious, tiniest excitement, and then at the way bottom we got sleepy time, which is like, I have no excitement whatsoever. I'd rather take a 15-hour nap than watch your disgraceful team. And we're going to start right away with the Houston Texans. Couldn't be more excited. We get year 2 of CJ Stroud, year 2 of DeMeco Ryans, year 2 of Will Anderson. Plus you added Danielle Hunter to that mix. You have Stephon Diggs. You have Tank Dell coming back. You got Nico Collins. You got Dalton Schultz. You added Joe Mixon. Yeah, he's a tiny bit washed, but we'll see. Now we got the Washington Commanders. I'm only curious just to see how Jayden Daniels is going to be. And Terry McLaurin might actually have a quarterback for the first time in his NFL career. I'm excited for McLaurin in that aspect. But really nothing else for the Commanders that I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait for. Now we got the Raiders. Only tiniest excitement just if Gardner Minshew starts. If O'Connell starts, then the Raiders are in sleepy time. I don't see a sense that O'Connell is the starter. Minshew is a much better quarterback. He has more experience. And O'Connell, he just doesn't look flashy, like, at all. I mean, Minshew really doesn't either, but at least he can actually, throw a football, and he can actually run. And now the Saints' tiniest excitement. I just want to see if Chris Olave can be productive still with a horrible quarterback. This better be Dennis Allen and Derek Carr's last year being with the Saints, unless they could do something magical, I guess. Now we got the Colts. I'm curious to see how Anthony Richardson bounces back after his shoulder injury. You got healthy and ready to play Jonathan Taylor under his new contract. I want to see a AR-15 and Michael Pittman connection for just one season. Fully healthy between the both of them for one season. That's all. Now we got the Bengals. I'll always be excited to watch Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase. Got Zach Moss now, which I kind of think is an upgrade over Mixon. Your O-line, it should be good. We say this every single year. It should be good, but we got to see it. Your defense, though, it's I don't know what to think about it. Now we got the Seahawks. I'm always excited to watch my Seahawks. I'm excited to see how Byron Murphy adapts to the NFL. And have you seen that picture going around of him in practice just looking just beefy and just the strongest he could probably get? Good luck offensive lines and good luck quarterbacks that we face. It's also, we're in the new era. We're in the Mike McDonald era, who led the Ravens to the #1 defense last year in football. How can't you be excited to watch that if you're a Seahawks fan? Now we got the Bills. They're falling apart. Their Super Bowl window's just closing, if it already isn't fully closed. I just want to see Josh Allen and Keon Coleman. I feel like that's going to be a great duo. Keon Coleman's also just like funny, stupid, funny. I don't know, but yeah. Now the Chiefs, we already expect them to be great, so I'm not really excited to watch them at all. I'm sure the script writers are already like, oh, 3-time back-to-back-to-back Super Bowl champion. Write that down. That's what they're doing. Now we got the Giants. I don't have any excitement. I am going to bed if there's a Giants game on. What is there to be excited about besides, I guess, Malik Neighbors and Brian Burns with Dexter Lawrence? That's like the only exciting thing about that team. Also, Drew Lock should start. I don't care. Now we got the Titans. I'm very curious to see if Will Levis can actually be a franchise quarterback. He has some good weapons. He has aging D-Hop. You brought in Calvin Ridley and Tyler Boyd. Still not a fan of the Mike Vrabel firing, but we'll see how Brian Callahan does. And new running back, Tony Pollard and Tajay Spears. I think that could be a pretty underrated duo this year. We'll see. Now we got the Browns. I mean, if Bill Cosby can play the whole season and not look garbage, they'll be, I guess, exciting, but just going to put them at tiny excitement. Actually, no. If Nick Chubb is back, then they'll be exciting to watch. Now we got the Jets. I'm curious to see if Aaron Rodgers stays healthy the full year, and if he can play like Aaron Rodgers. Very curious to see how far this Jets team can go. And if you watch my predictions for awards, you would know I have Aaron Rodgers as my comeback player of the year. Staying strong on that. Now we got the Dolphins. Always excited to watch Tyreek Hill burn secondaries and Tua get carried by it. Yes, that was an unnecessary shot at Tua. I also can't wait to see Devon Achane, if he's going to get a more heavy workload this year, or if it's going to be Raheem Mostert and Devon Achane, duo this year. Can't wait to see it, though. Now we got the Lions. I couldn't be more excited to watch them. I hope they can go to the Super Bowl this year, honestly. Just the damn Niners are pretty much in their way. That's really the only threat to the Lions I see in the NFC is the Lions, and that's all. Now we got Dallas. I don't care about Dallas. Yes, I'm excited to see the same thing every year. They go to the playoffs and get bounced in the first or second round. Woohoo, go Dallas. Now we got Tampa. I'm excited to see if Baker can keep it up from last year. Everyone drug him through the mud, me included. I'm not excluding myself from this. Last offseason, we were all like, oh, this is Baker's last year in the NFL. He's going to suck. And he should have been comeback player of the year, though. But he earned himself a deserved contract. I kept Mike Evans together with him. It's also going to be interesting to see how he'll do without Dave Canales being the mastermind behind recent quarterback success with his past 3 quarterbacks, not including Bryce Young yet. We'll get to that, though. Now the Chargers, nothing excites me about the Chargers, besides the fact that I think Harbaugh is going to get Coach of the Year. But there's nothing you can convince me to watch the Chargers this year. And now Denver, right next to the Chargers. I don't care about Bo Nix. I don't care about Troy Franklin. There is nothing on that Broncos team worth a damn this year. Sean Payton sucks still. I don't care if he's a good coach. Just because you're a good coach doesn't mean you're a good person. I will acknowledge he is a pretty above average coach. I will always still say he was carried by Drew Brees, and that is still showing. Now we got the Rams. I'm curious to see if Puka can do it again this season. Curious to see if Kyron Williams can do it again this season. Curious to see how they'll play without Aaron Donald on that defensive line. It's gonna be an interesting year for the Rams. Now we got the Niners. Just like I said about the Chiefs, we expect them to do good. So I'm not gonna be, oh my God, wow, I'm excited to watch San Fran. No, you'll never catch me saying that because I don't like San Fran. I respect some of their players, but as a whole, I don't care about them. Now we got the Falcons. I'm excited to watch the Falcons. See Kirk Cousins, if he stays fully healthy this year. And if Bijan and Kyle Pitts and Drake London are actually used like they should be. And again, if you watch my predictions for the awards, I chose Bijan to be the Offensive Player of the Year. I am at the front of the Bijan train. I do think he's going to be amazing this year. Now we got the Bears. I'm curious. Actually, no, I'm excited. Once again, for the second straight year, I'm hopping on the Bears wagon that think they're going to be good. Caleb Williams, DeAndre Swift, Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Rome Odunze, pretty much a whole new offense. And their defense should be good this year. We'll see, though. Patriots, put me to bed. I don't care. I don't care about Drake May. I don't care about Gerard Mayo. I don't care about the new era. You guys are still boring like a vanilla ice cream cone. Now we got the Ravens. I could not be more excited to see a Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry backfield. Seattle doesn't play the Ravens this year, so I don't have to be worried at all. But opposing defenses are going to piss themselves probably seeing that. And now for the Panthers. You know, I'm right on the edge of excitement, but I'm going to put them in curious for now. You know, Dave Canales, the new head coach of the Panthers, I almost said Bears for some reason. Look what he did with Geno in 2022. Look what he did with Russ for all of his time in Seattle. Look what he did with Baker Mayfield last year. I see an improvement with Bryce Young, and he kind of has a decent offense around him. Jonathan Brooks, I think, is going to be one of the most underrated picks this year. I think he should be the starting running back. You got Deontay Johnson, Adam Thielen. You got Jonathan Mingo. Yeah, that's not the greatest receiving core, but it's better than most receiving cores, I feel like. And I hope Bryce Young takes a big step this season. It's going to be interesting without Brian Burns there either. Now, we got the Minnesota Vikings. I'll just stick them in curious. Just curious to see who's the starting quarterback. Is it going to be Sam Darnold? Is it going to be Mac Jones 2.0? I have no idea. Also, Aaron Jones, I feel like could be a sneaky good pickup this offseason. He still has some juice left in him, I think. Also, just ink down Justin Jefferson before you lose him forever. Now we got the Cardinals. I don't care. Put me to bed. Actually, no. The tiniest excitement, only because Marvin Harrison. He recently signed his rookie deal, so he's ready to play. Just sign a stupid Fanatics deal, would you? But there is nothing else on the Cardinals that I'll be excited for, besides Marvin Harrison. My offensive rookie of the year. Now we got the Steelers. I'm excited. I don't care. I want Russ to do good. And if he doesn't do good, I want Justin Fields to do good, even though I don't think he is good at all. Besides, he's rushing. Another year, another Mike Tomlin over 500. It's going to happen. Now we got the Jacksonville Jaguars. Curious to see how Brian Thomas will do. Curious to see if Trevor can stay healthy and the Jags don't implode again. That would suck. Now we got the Eagles. I am excited to see Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley backfield. Plus, you still got A.J. Brown. You still got Devontae Smith. You still got Dallas Goedert. It'll be interesting to see how it's going to be without Jason Kelce there. I feel like morale is going to be a little bit lower, but I think you guys will overcome that. And now we got the Packers. Call me a Packers bandwagon. I want to see another year of this Jordan Love eliteness. I want to see how he'll overcome adversity from the mistake of last year's playoff interception against the Niners. I know for a fact he'll learn from that. Plus, you got Josh Jacobs now. You still got your above-average receiving core. I think it's one of the more underrated receiving cores. Also, your secondary. Good luck posing offenses. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. And turn the notification bell on so you'll never miss an upload. I will see you in the next video. Go Hawks!